We got Kevin Holland back here on the program. He's going to be taking on Will Santiago at Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series on June 12th. Kevin, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, brother. Excited to go out here and get this matchup done, you know?
Yeah, and congrats, man. I know this is a long time coming, you getting another big opportunity. Your last fight was for Bellator. Now here you are for Contender Series. How did this all come together with you getting on the prestigious Dana White's Contender Series?
Man, you know what? We kind of wanted to get on the last one, but we didn't really stress it too much. You know what I mean? We had fights coming up. We were still trying to build the brand, build the name, and I had just took that loss to Melander, so I knew that kind of set me back. But now, I mean, we're on a what 4 fight winning streak. I mean, I lose track because I do my Muay Thais in between, and yeah, man. So we're back on point. We won that Bellator fight, first round submission. So the opportunity presented itself. The opportunity was kind of there as soon as we had word they were going to start it back up. We kind of knew that we were going to be back. We were going to be on the show and be able to put on a show for the people. But it just kind of fell in my lap, man. You know what I mean? Timing was everything. Knocking people out, choking people out. It just kind of presents itself.
And let's talk about your last fight. You referenced it there. You get the submission win, the quick win over Tegan Dooley at Bellator 195. Could that fight have gone any better? Bellator debut, and you get a first-round submission.
Man, it went exactly as planned. My manager was like, if he takes you down, I'm going to slap you. And I'm like, dang. I was like, but I wanted him to take me down. I was, that's my fish bait. I've been saying this thing for the longest now, man. Your wrestling is the start of my jiu-jitsu, and that guy was a wrestler. So I was looking forward to using that into my game plan. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let him hit the takedown, big stocky guy, muscular. I figured if he could survive the first round of my acrobatic style of jiu-jitsu, what I like to call dutiful jiu-jitsu, then, he'd be tired in the second and third round, and the KO would come easily, and it would come at my picking. But I also knew that trying to survive those submissions, unless you're Rafael Lovato Jr., you are screwed. So I knew it was going to go down that way.
Were you surprised Bellator didn't try and lock you up? Because, again, you had the winning streak going in there, and it was a nice win in your debut. Was there any talks after the fight?
We talked a little bit, but I think they were looking more for me to go out there and do my typical knockout thing.
You know really? I mean? Submission's not good enough?
I don't want to say it's not good enough, but at the same time, I don't think that's what everybody's always looking for. It's not always a crowd pleaser. You have a strong fan base that grapple, and so they like to see the grappling. But then you also have majority of the fans who don't even participate in the sport whatsoever. No jiu-jitsu, no striking, no anything. And, they want to see a good knockout. You know what I mean? They don't want to see two guys rolling around on the ground with no shirts on. If they want to see that, they can watch gay porn, so it is what it is.
That's right. How do you feel like you match up against Will Santiago in this fight?
I feel like it's a dwarf fighting a giant. It's a midget fighting a man. I mean, however you want to put it, man. The guy's small. I met him in person. No disrespect, but the guy's like 5'8". You know what I mean? 5'6". I mean, and I'm 6'2", 6'3". I'm a big guy. I got 81.5-inch reach. And I don't even think he hit 72. So it's definitely a fight where I think where the matchmakers and the fight analysts were banking on wanting to see one of those trailblazer knockouts, one of those trailblazer finishes. So I think that's why they put this opponent in front of me, because they wanted to be fascinated. They wanted to watch something so spectacular that you don't get to see on a regular basis, and only trailblazer could bring. So I figured that they brought in a little jerry can to pretty much just kick around for a little while and to see how I'm going to pick it apart. So William Santiago, be honest with you, he's probably the easiest opponent I've ever had to date. Still taking him serious because the opportunity is a hell of an opportunity, but probably the easiest opponent I'll ever get. You know what I mean? It's like you throw jerry cans in the back of your car. I'm the car, so he's nothing special,
For sure. Is training camp just been the same as usual, or did you switch anything up for this fight?
Man, I'm actually getting it, man. I've gained weight. A lot of you guys know I used to fight at 70, and I was also dribbling back from 70 and 85. But then last time I tried to go to 70, it didn't work out right at all. Missed weight cut. Just didn't feel good. Everybody was telling me get a nutritionist and put the energy into staying skinny. And I'm like, dude, I'm 25 years old. I'm growing. I'm not getting smaller. I'm getting bigger. Why put the energy into being what you were at 17, 18 years old when you can put energy into being what you want to be as a full-grown man. Plus, the women like it when it's heavier. So,
Right.
you know, I've been picking up weight. I walk around at 210 now versus where I used to walk around at 196 pounds. I lift weights a lot more than I used to. I run a lot more than I used to because of me lifting weights. I have to keep the cardio going. I travel. I officially travel a lot more than what I used to for my training camp. I realized that I like to spend at least 2 to 4 weeks at home in Texas because I'm used to my team. I'm used to my bodies. I love my coaches. I got the Lamb striking system. I got Travis Lutter Jiu-Jitsu. You put those two together, it's better than any Greg Jackson camp you'll ever get. So it's like I feel fantastic with the traveling and everything. So, yeah, I feel way better. I feel in shape. The training camp's been crazy. A lot of traveling, California, Vegas, Arizona, Texas, anywhere I can get my hands on. I'm there. I'm getting it on. I'm doing it. Whether it's just going to Arizona and running, whether it's just going to Vegas and doing UFC PI, or whether it's in California lifting weights every day and hit up old school boxing gyms. I'm just getting it in, digging in deep, looking for this fantastic uppercut finish. Did I say uppercut? Yeah, I'm in uppercut.
Yeah. and how do you see this fight playing out on June 12th? Are we going to see a Tiger uppercut like in Street Fighter?
Yeah, it could be a Tiger uppercut like in Street Fighter, man. You know what, man? To be honest with you guys, I'm just praying that a flush shot doesn't kill the man June 12th.
Okay.
That's all I'm hoping for. I'm just praying a flush shot doesn't kill the man. It may retire him, but I'm just hoping it doesn't kill him. One flush shot for me at 210 pounds, it's like getting hit by Francis Ngannou, but worse, because he can't even make up for his speed. Plus, I seen Francis Ngannou, and I didn't even think he was a big heavyweight. I thought he was small.
Oh, yeah? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me about 5 more years. I'll probably catch him, too.
Did you talk to him at all?
Nah, he didn't seem like he spoke good English, and I was figuring that he just lost his fight, so I was like, I don't want that bum juju to rub off on me. So,
Fair enough. Well, everyone's got to check out this fight. It's Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series coming up here June 12th. Kevin, it's always good talking to you, man. I'm really looking forward to this fight. Just remind people where they can get a hold of you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, so I got 4 sponsors I want to shout out to this fight, which is really weird because usually I got a whole bunch. But June 12th, Contender Series. You can catch me on Fight Pass. It's been rumored that it's going to be on ESPN. I'm hoping so. That'd be nice. Who doesn't want to fight on ESPN? But big shout out to my 4 sponsors, J. Duckinson Roofing. I shout them out every time. They're always with me. They've been with me since, I was just an amateur pretty much. Jim Ross Law Group. They've been with me since my 3rd XKO fight, and that's my 3rd pro fight. And, of course, I want to get out, shout out to Specimen Fight Gear. They keep me in all the goodest gear, all the greatest gear when it comes down to training. You know what I mean? You gotta be fly when you're out there on the mats. You got to have some spunky. And top-notch innovations, man. Guy's a great guy, does great construction work. I'm kind of hoping that he comes up here and puts up this gate so I can bring my pit bull back to Texas. So, those are the guys I got. And, of course, shout out to the Lamb striking system. That's my coach. And, man, that stuff works. You'll see June 12th.
What's up, fight fans? If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to see even more interviews with your favorite UFC and Bellator fighters. We've also got coverage at events, including post-fight press conferences and media scrums. And if you like this video, check out the video to my right. It's worth your time.